Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, you need to turn off the water to the refrigerator. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the water inlet valve in an LG refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a 1/2-inch open-ended wrench, Phillips and a flathead screwdrivers, side cutters, and a pair of pliers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new water inlet valve assembly. The water inlet valve assembly is mounted at the back of the refrigerator on the side of the cabinet. It supplies water to the ice maker and to the water dispenser on demand. The reasons to replace the water inlet valves are: there is no water going to the ice maker or the dispenser. Water is dripping from the dispenser. The ice maker inlet tube is frozen, or the valve is cracked, causing a water leak. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, check and replace the water inlet valve assembly if needed. Alright, so let's do the work. Are you excited? I am. Let's open the doors so we get the access to the bottom grill. To remove the grill, we need to take out 2 Phillips screws. I'm going to use the Phillips screwdriver and I'm going to remove them. And now we're going to remove the grill. Just slide it off. Next, I would put a towel on the floor right under this joint here, because we may have some water coming down. So next I'm going to remove these couple of locking rings, one on each side of the coupling here, and I'm going to push it off. And then the other one, take it off. Next I'm going to push in the locking collar and pull out this tube. Around once, and this one, number 2. Okay, we can remove the towel now. It's already dripped down, so the water, no water left. I'm gonna use it at the back. So here we are at the back of the fridge, and we need to remove this rear access panel. So to do that, first we need to take off this water inlet hose. I'm using an open-ended wrench, a 1/2-inch, and I'm going to unscrew that water line. Well, I hope you turn off the water at the faucet. So also expect some water to come out of the hose. So and put it out, it won't be on the way. And now we're going to use the Phillips screwdriver. We're going to take out these screws so we can remove the panel. And I'm going to pull it up so we can disengage those 2 tabs here at the bottom. Alright, so this is the water inlet valve, and we need to take it out. For that purpose, I'm going to use the Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to take out that single Phillips screw so we can pull out the water inlet valve. Let's place the towel here underneath, because we're going to have some water coming out. Alright, I'm going to pull out the valve. I'm going to grab it at the bottom. Hold on to the water lines. We need to remember, we need to pull it from underneath of the fridge. Okay, that's far enough. Now I'm gonna disconnect the water line. So to disconnect the water line, we need to first remove this clip here, that safety clip. I'm gonna just slide it out, and we can pull it out. And now we can press on this
locking collar and pull out the water line. It's gonna give you a water on the floor. That's why we had towel. So we got two more water tubings here. Pull out the clip. All right, so this one and then this one. Push it out. And I'm gonna take out these water lines. I'm gonna press on the collar, locking collar, and pull out on the line. So that, and on this one. And now we need to take out these plugs. Before removing the plugs, I would suggest you take a picture of the position of the plugs, all four of them. So we're not going to mix them over. It won't be easy, but just in case. So using that flat blade screwdriver, we're going to remove plugs. And we've got two more here. And pull out the water line. I'm pushing on the locking collar. I'm going to remove it. Okay, now after we got all the plugs and tubes out, we need the cutters, so we're going to cut this zip tie. So we're going to free the harness. This is the old water inlet valve assembly next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Alright, so we're gonna install this new water inlet valve assembly. And first I'm going to put all these locking clips in place. That's a small one. And that's also the small one. And we've got two large ones. Alright, and I'm going to install the water lines. So even if you don't remember exactly how they were, I'm going to explain you how we're going to do this. So these two are going to the water filter. So we got the large one, which is a 5/16, which goes in there. That's where the water is going into the fridge. So we're going to push it in all the way. Then we got this one, which comes out from the water filter. And this is this one. This is our main line for the dispenser and ice maker. I'm going to put it in. Again, pushing it all the way. And now we're going to install these two. But before doing that, because they are too short, we're going to put all these harness wires on our contacts here. So next I'm going to unplug this harness. Right there is the locking tab. I'm going to press it in, pull it apart. So now we can install the harness easily. Alright, so we're going to install all the plugs. So I'm going to place these two long ones inside, and we're going to have this dark blue that goes right here. Alright, and we've got this and another short one, and we're going to install them. And I'm going to go over, and we're going to install this white plug on this one. See, those are small terminals, and we got the plugs. The plugs are both the same size, small terminals, so we cannot really put this one onto that one. So press it on, and then connect this two. Okay, Now we're going to connect the rest of the tubing. Alright, so we're going to connect these two tubes. The 5/16, the larger one, goes into the white. Press it in. And the blue one goes into this orange color, and the small one, 1/4 inch. And again, press it in. Turn it around. And we're going to plug this in. Make sure it locks. And we're going to install the valve. Place it in. There's two lines that we pulled on. We'll have to pull it out from the front, but sometimes you can install it without pulling the lines first, and in my case a little too long, so we're gonna leave it here. So there we are in the front of the fridge, and we need to pull this tube forward to get rid of the slack at the back. Now, it's gonna be a little hard, but there's no other way around. Next, I'm going to install these slacking collars onto the couplings. And the small one goes on the small, like that, and the large one on the large, right there. And we're going to insert the tubes in. All the way. Now I'm going to install the grill. Just slides on. And we're gonna place a couple of Phillips screws here. I'm gonna match the holes and install the screws.
And now we can close both doors.
Alright, now I'm gonna try to install this valve on, and we'll check if the holes are not matching, like in my case. See that the hole is there and nothing is here. This hole is over there. So what I will do, I will bend this out, and then I'm gonna bend it shorter so we can place it right there, and the holes are gonna match. So let's do that. I will use these pliers. I'm gonna bend it open. And then I'm gonna look where this is here, and we're gonna bend it. And I'm gonna secure that with a Phillips screw. Now I can remove the towel. Alright, so now I can install these rear access panel. We need to place these two brackets over the two pins here. Slide it over. And I'm going to secure it with the Phillips screws. I'm using the Phillips screwdriver. Now going to connect the water line. First we're going to take off the cap. And now I'm going to start manually. And I'm going to use this 1/2 inch open end range and tighten it. Don't really over tighten it. There we go.
Plug the fridge in, open the water, and check if there are any leaks. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.